Bleachy entered the room, baby. Apparently there's a new Skater XL dance. What the hell, dude? How did he do that? Dude, how is he doing this? Bro. Alright, so I want to show you guys today the new XXL Mod 3 that DaVinci has been working on lately. I've been sleeping on this mod. This mod has been in development for a long time, and he's been adding stuff constantly. I get emails on my phone like, DaVinci update, this has been added, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I think Bleachy's already messing around with XXL Mod 3 right now. He's doing some anti-gravity business. But listen. This mod is insane. So basically what we're going to do today is go through the XXL Mod 3. I'll show you guys all the cool new features and what you can do with it and stuff. I'm still kind of learning it though. So this is just my introduction and my first kind of like reaction to the mod, I guess, because I just installed it yesterday for the first time. And this is the most complicated mod in Skater XL. And it just got even more complicated. You won't believe the amount of customization you can do to your skateboarding now. You can make your skater just like you. All right, so what I'm going to do is press F7. That's the button that opens XXL Mod now. And there it is. You're probably thinking like, yo, Milky, that is a little baby tiny stats menu. What the heck is this? There's nothing there. Well, there's an infinite amount of drop-down menus, and like, it's, dude, watch this. It's crazy. So in the general tab here, you have the stats menu. This is your basic functions that you want to adjust when you get at the XXL Mod for the first time. So this is your gravity. Like, you can have a different pop force for your nollie, your switch, your fakie, and your regular. So if you want to pop lower or higher for each one, you can do that. The stats that I'm using today in this video will definitely be changed in a few days. So if you want to have the most updated stats that I'm currently using, join my Discord, because I'll be updating my stats constantly. I'm not happy with the way that it is right now. And if you're watching this video, you know, 2 or 3 days after it was released, I would definitely recommend jumping in my Discord and looking for the most recent stats, because I'll be updating these very often. So the flip section, animation speed, that's kind of new. Like, you can actually change the animation speed. So when I do a kickflip, the guy has the animation. You can make that faster or make it slower. You can make him flick faster, make him flick slow, like he's in slow motion. So basically everything that the old XXL mod had, plus more. So we have late flips as well here too. This is a new kind of late flip. So you can flip your board and shove it after you do the flip. So this is a new trick that you will not see anywhere unless you have the XXL mod 3. This is just not possible in the game. So you can do like a kick flip and then shove it. And that was really ugly. It's weird on the realistic manual catch because you have to catch the board and then shove it again. Bro! Okay, listen. This is where it gets insane. This is where the XXL Mod 3 sets itself apart from the other mods that I've ever seen in the game. This is the most customization that I've ever seen for grinds, ever. Basically, what we have here is a stats menu for your grinds. So this stats menu right here, the animation speed, the bump out force, sideways pop force, crouch mode, friction of the grind itself. You can make it really frictiony or less frictiony. And when you adjust the sliders here, it's going to apply to all of your grinds. Your 50/50s, your 5/0s, all of your grinds will have the same stats as this. All right, ready? Advanced grinds. Oh, look at this. There's a drop down menu. If you turn on advanced grinds and go to say blunt slide, you now have specific settings for blunt slides only. If you go to this menu, you have settings for board slides, settings for crooked grinds, feebles, 50/50s, 5/0, lip slide, low C. You can have a custom stats menu for every single kind of grind and slide you can do in the game. That is insane. Let me show you a quick example of how this will kind of work. So for example, I'll do the friction because this will be the most apparent. So we'll do like a crooked grind with 0 friction. So this will slide forever. And then I'll have a tail slide with really high friction. So it'll make me stop fast. All right, so here's a crook. Gonna lock it in. There's no friction there, so I can keep going forever. But the second that I try a tail slide in anything, there's gonna be a lot of friction. And that is just a quick example of that alone. And we're not even done with this yet. This is only for the stats. Manuals, this is pretty standard. Braking, that means you can actually slow yourself down while you're manualing. But this is all stuff that you guys seen previously in the previous XXL mod and stuff. So let's get into the new stuff. This is only available in XXL mod 3. So you like ollie, and you press X or press A, either one. And you can do primos. So you can do lots of primos. You can actually roll and do primos. And primo slides and grinds. And you can flip out of it and stuff. I'm gonna actually throw up, I think. Watch this. Wait, we're not there yet, I'm sorry. Leg customizer. This is basically the flip settings are for your initial flip. So when I do a kick flip, my feet go forward, and I can make my feet go more forward or more back or more down or more up. And the steez is what you have to do manually with your sticks after you're already in the air. So after you kick flip, I can make my leg go backwards and make it go forward more, to the left, to the right. You can make these different. So if you want to do a crazy hard flip where you kick your board forward with your flip, but then bring your foot back and catch it with your, like, the side of your foot, you can, make custom settings to have your feet wherever you want them to be at any given time. The stance menu, the stance mod, that was its own mod, is now within the stats menu itself. It's right here. I can press U on the keyboard, or I can open it with this, but the stance mod itself is built into the stats menu, so you don't need to have two different mods. They're all built into one. And I'm gonna throw up, because this mod is, like, it's stupid. It's dumb. It's crazy. It's thick. Listen. So look at my feet right now. My feet are currently in a custom riding stance. So if you click this menu right here, you'll have a drop-down menu for all the different stances and positions your guy can be in. So there's catch, while he's in a manual, while he's in a switch manual, nose manual, like switch or a fakie manual, power slide, primo setup nollie, pushing mongo, pushing switch mongo, riding switch, setup. Every single one of those, you can have a custom foot setting. And let me show you guys a little preview of my settings that I have currently. So right now, I'm in a custom riding stance, so my feet are in a position on the board that they aren't normally. When I press down, look at my toes on the back of the board. I made that setting myself. It's a custom setting. And the front foot is a little bit more angled too. Every single stance that you can possibly be in, even my power slides, my feet are wider. You can have custom settings for every single thing that you do in Skater XL, but not only that, it gets even crazier. I'll show you guys quickly how you can use it. So this is my riding stance. This is my default stance when my guy is just, idling. So my idle stance. And maybe I'll mess around with this to show you guys how you can set it up yourself. So I'll go to reset all, and now you see my feet are there. That is the default position for Skater XL. That's where your feet should be, normally, with no mods installed. So this is your left foot, all of these settings, and this is your right foot, all of these settings. So I would take my right foot and go towards the left, I guess. Maybe pitch it a little bit forward like that. Maybe like roll it a little bit. And I don't know, I could put like my left foot, maybe bring it backward a bit and kind of angle my foot towards like the center bolts. Maybe go down a little bit more towards the board. If you're having a clipping issue with certain pairs of shoes in the game, this is very useful because you can adjust your feet to be wherever you want so they don't clip. But this is where it gets crazy. So after I mentioned this, right, there's riding stance, grabs on button, grinding. But look at this, the grinding section. So that means you can have custom feet when you're grinding. There's a drop-down menu right here. Backside blunt slide, frontside blunt slide, backside board slide, frontside board slide, backside crooked grind, frontside crooked grind. You can have custom settings for every single grind in the game and make them all look different. So let me show you guys a very, very basic example of how this could work. I'll have to make sure that he stops and I can stand there for a second because I'll have to be in the blunt like this to adjust my settings. So it's gonna be really tough. Maybe what I'll do with this is I'll take my left foot and go backward and go down or whatever. I don't know how that's looking, but like it looks like he's doing a hang 10 kind of. And maybe I'll go to the right like this. And that's only for backside blunt slides. All right, so when I do a blunt, it should know to pull my feet down. How crazy is that? And I think that might actually apply to switch as well too. I'm not 100% certain on that. What about a switch back blunt? I don't know if that will apply to this. No, it doesn't. All right, so we also have this multiplayer. I can press M on the keyboard to open it up by itself. So watch this. It shows you the code name. It shows my ping, which is actually really low. The stress tests for the service have been going really well because 43 ping is kind of insane. And I can teleport to people. So see blunted. He's right in front of me. I can literally teleport right to him. I can teleport to Bleachy. I have to be in my skater though. Teleport to Bleachy. You can also spectate too. These guys, they're not skating right now. And when I click it, it's not gonna work because they're not actually skating right now. But it will follow people just like you're playing as them. It's pretty sick. All right, so what I see here is there's a preset function here too, so you can save your settings. The presets for the XXL mod actually save your settings for your leg mod too. That is insane. So if you guys want to copy my stats and settings, I'll leave the download link in my Discord. So you can download this, install it, and having my stats will be as simple as clicking a button. The one thing about this though, I have to kind of warn you guys about, I do not think that this will work if you're goofy though. Oh, my feet are in the ground. Okay, so maybe that answers the question. I don't think the settings will work if you're goofy for your legs. But anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did like it, make sure to like and subscribe on the video. If you want to see some more skater action like this, some more actual gameplay and skating and stuff, and if you have any questions about the mod and stuff, join my Twitch stream. I'll be live probably tomorrow, but definitely Sunday. But yeah. Anyways, guys, have a great day, and hope to see you all in the next video. Later.